What up, JOBINS? Episode 136. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys are all doing well. We got a fucking nighttime pod going on. We're still at the Suicide Boys concert. Brendan, how you doing?
I'm doing good. It's like I never left.
Right?
Got these freaking glasses on, feeling like a G.
Dude, we thought, JOBINS, here we are, tipsy at Suicide Boys, and we go up to these guys, we see these glasses, we're having a talk, we're feeling ourselves, they're telling us how they work. We thought they had batteries in them, which it is battery operated, but you gotta fucking carry this wire and packed battery around.
Grifters. That's
Damn.
what they were.
They got
Because you know
us.
what? We had a line of questioning to where you'd be like, how could you even possibly think that we would think that these batteries were connected to the glasses? We were asking, are they rechargeable?
I know, dude.
It's
we even held
attached
them.
to the fucking glasses.
We
That's
even
what I
held
would have
them.
said. I would have been like, are they rechargeable? They're attached to the fucking glasses.
We even held them. We fucking held them. But they're still sick. And because we got a pair for Tim and Sean, Sean thought that they were still sick. So there we go.
They have settings too. I don't know which setting's the best. The fast blinking or the slower blinking?
Do what you feel.
I kind of like slower blink.
I like the full thing. Yeah, it would be cool to take these to the club, though. Boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we got so much music to talk about right now. Drake's new album dropped.
Yeah.
It's for the Snow Bunnies. Shout out Snow Bunnies. Drake, I seen what you did. What'd you think about it?
Is that what is the album called that or For All the Dogs?
It should be for all the, not the dogs, for all the fucking pups.
For all the pups.
For all the pups. I don't know. I think it's for Snow Bunnies. But like always, for me, I got to give an album time, and then I'm like, I listen to it later, and I'm like, oh shit, that was a banger. Why didn't I see that? So far, the one I like is the one with 21 Savage, Calling for You. Mm-hmm. Except, guys, I fucking hate the whole minute of the girl talking. Like Drake, I get it. You want us to hear what kind of problems you're dealing with bitches. But do you think we want to listen to it too? Especially to a banger song with you and 21 Savage? I don't. Now I got to hit skip every time I hear this fucking song. And it's a good song. It's fire on both ends. But now I got to fucking hit skip. So for that, I'm not going to give I'm waiting.
I wish there was more of that, actually. Because
Really?
here's my counterpoint. R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet was a narrative where he's saying like that. I would love if Drake did some shit like that and he had the girl in all the
What are you
time.
trying to say about
and then
Drake?
he would sing about the club and so. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I would love that kind of music style to come back with it's almost like a play.
I'm
within
cool
an
with it in
album.
the beginning. Cool. Have it in the beginning of the song, but don't fucking have it in the middle. Especially when you got 21 Savage who fucking kills it.
But bro, what about the story element? What about the story element?
I don't care. Ruin the song. Ruin the song.
That's the only one I've really heard from the album. I feel like that you've played. I don't think I've really heard any of the other songs.
You know whose album I'm still bumping, JOBINS? BLP Kosher. I think people are sleeping on that because guess what? The whole entire album is fire. My favorite song, JOBINS, go check it out. Water to the Grave.
Water to the Grave.
I should have known that off the dome, but I always mix it up because his names are funny.
Well, you know what? My favorite song, and I know it off the dome. Smoke in the Garden.
Yeah, I don't think that's the name.
It's definitely called Smoke in the Garden.
Okay, we'll have to check.
Smoke in the Garden.
Yeah, see, Smoke to the Garden, Water to the Grave. It's all the same. It's the funny names. But dude, the album's so fire.
It is.
People need to give BLP Kosher some more love.
Honestly, he's so universally like his flow that I imagine him like on every. I'm like, oh god, this could feature BLP Kosher.
Good for him on his debut album, right? That was his debut album to go fucking rock star and then some fucking hardcore trap rap.
Mm-hmm. I liked it.
I thought it was sick. And then shout out Chakatos, dude. We love you, JOBIN. He fucking hooked us up with the gift of a lifetime with VIP tickets to Suicide Boys and VIP parking.
Yeah, no, that was legendary. Thank you, Chakatos, because dude, we wouldn't even have the Suicide Boys story without it, you know. So it was sick to be out there.
What story? Let me know.
Like the whole night was a story, bro.
Oh,
freaking man, I was getting a little nervous because I feel like the event wasn't the best, like with how it was organized.
Oh, yeah, no, that event was not organized at all. And I can't wait to talk to Mikey and be like, dude, how do you deal with that every weekend?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at the Phoenix Raceway too, which is a huge ass area where they do like NASCAR races. But to have the show in there was
And
really
concerts
cool.
all the time.
And like you were saying, man, when we saw it just a couple years ago, and then to see how huge the crowd was.
Oh yeah, when we first went and saw Suicide Boys back in St. Louis, dude, it was a tenth of the crowd that was there in Phoenix Raceway.
Yep.
Trying to find the button. There it is. I'm gonna have mine blink for a little bit. But yeah, dude. Chaka, Jobin, send some prayers to Chaka because his whole family, they've just been dealing with some shit. So we need some good things to start happening for him. Send some prayers and when they're fucking good people. They're always doing fun shit. He's a good dude. They have a podcast. His son.
Yeah, no neck.
Oh yeah, dude. And they go see all these. And he was telling me that some kids were bullying him. And I'm like, wait a minute. Don't let that bother you, Steven. They're not those haters. They're below you, bro. You're fucking talking to goats. You're talking to UFC legends. You're interviewing legends. Those kids are below you.
Hey, definitely. The things he's doing at his age, I wouldn't have the courage to do.
With your dad? Incredible. Yeah. So you guys just keep your fucking heads up. We're praying for you guys with all your family shit. We all hope you guys all get better with it. And just keep fucking doing what you're doing. And don't stop. And fuck the haters. And if someone needs to get their ass kicked, okay, someone, I guess, needs to get their ass kicked. You know what? Just make sure no one's...
This is the perfect time. This goes in with the quote, too. Anyone that's down right now. When people get hurt, they learn to hate. When people hurt others, they become hated and racked with guilt. But knowing that pain allows people to be kind. Pain allows people to grow. And how you grow is up to you.
Damn.
And like, Steven, you can grow from all that pain with all the bullshit, haters and everything, and just get better and not even worry about all that noise.
Yeah.
Shout out and respect to what you're doing.
Yeah. And for me, with podcasting, like being able to talk about shit is what helps me big time too.
Do you know where that was from?
Where?
That was from Naruto, and it's from my least favorite character, Jiraiya, but he said that shit.
You just keep going on with that.
Dude, there's so many life lessons in the show, bro.
Okay, maybe I'm going to give it a chance.
Damn.
But yeah, such a good show. Ghostman killed it. Who else was there? Oh my God,
dude.
So it was Ramirez, Ghostman, I forget the one guy.
I know. Zillakami and City Morgue.
Zillakami, and then our boys, Suicide Boys. And yeah, that Jobins, I got a little tipsy. Enjoyed myself, you know? And we were fucking rocking out. I felt like we put on a show for the people around us. I was so glad the VIP section. We fucked up though. We could have went up to the very front, and we were there earlier enough to where we probably could have got a good spot. But that shit's so crazy. We were in this like VIP stands, you know.
That was nice.
Where there was room. There wasn't people fucking freaking out. Everyone was pretty chill. It was pretty much us being the Wild Boys.
It was us being the wildest there.
Yeah,
it was cool too because I was kind of nervous. But that one girl videoed for us too while we were able to jam out and dance.
I went back. So Jobins, I'm feeling myself, right? I turn around and this girl's recording us. I'm like, oh shit, they're recording us. So I go to it. Well, then when I was looking at the footage and the videos, you gave the phone to her.
Yeah, after
to take a video.
She said though, she was like, hey, do you want me to video for you guys?
Did she video us at all before that?
No.
Yeah, damn. See, in my head, I felt like we were being so good that she was recording us. And then I see the video, and then it's you. You're trying to take a pose with me, and I had no idea. And so you're just standing there for a little bit doing your Suicide Boys pose, and I'm off doing my thing.
Yeah, well, you were in the zone, bro.
I had a good fucking laugh. Yeah, dude. I got lost. I was rapping every song. Their set went by so fast. I wanted to do something, too, that I haven't done in a long time, and that was to enjoy the concert. And then this morning, I'll get back to that for a second. This morning, I see a reel, and it's Andrew Tate just talking mad shit on people who go to fucking concerts. That were just dumb peasants idolizing people that were given to us by the Matrix, and that we're all addicted to drugs and hopeless and all that shit. I was like, damn, dude. I'm like, Tate, have you been to a concert?
There might be a lot of SB fans that are addicted to drugs. I don't know.
Andrew Tate needs to chill for a second on this one because, and I'll tell it to him, because music back in the day, it doesn't happen anymore because we have technology and all that kind of shit, but music would change the world and get people to come together. And it's an expression. Music is an expression of how you feel and freedom. we're in a country. And then he was going on about how like, oh, women want to be on a podcast that the microphone was made by man and the table was made by man and the chair and everything was made by man for them to sit and hate on men. It's like you had to have a society where you're safe for that to happen. It's like, well, think about that with music. Let's relate that to music because it's like, thank God we're in a country to where we can say whatever we want in the music and we're not controlled.
I think, man, that's a little extreme to say, because they feel safe. But there are people that act up and do dumb shit. And I'm just like, man, if you didn't feel so protected by your rights, you wouldn't act this way.
Oh, 100% on that. I agree.
But that's a little extreme.
There is. And maybe he's got a good point about us idolizing fake people or whatever. But
Suicide Boys are real as they come.
I know. And it's like, I think about like people like Ozzy Osbourne and like just cultural icons with music. Mm-hmm. And it's like what goes into making music, putting your heart and soul and everything. You know what I mean? It's like, so when I go to a concert, I'm there. It's like you're taking in what they're saying, the music, the vibes with a group of people who all come together, enjoy one thing the same. It's I don't know. It's like sports. It's like anything else.
It's so cool because it's different people. It's not everyone's the same.
Yeah. Yeah. So Tate, I think you need to go to some fucking concert and enjoy some shit in life, bud. Not be so damn tense all the time. Because I agree with some things when you said. Sometimes I'm like, oh damn, Tate makes sense there. And then sometimes I'm like, that was dumb. This guy's had some shit. Did you go to a concert and get beat up or something and not have a good time? Like, what happened?
Man, there was that one guy that was like unresponsive though. Remember that? And
people get crazy. Like, there are dumbass people at concerts. There's dumbass people everywhere, period. Mm-hmm. Where you work, where you go to the store.
I just hope that person's okay though.
Oh yeah, 100%. Sadly, that honestly was one of the craziest concerts where like they stopped it 3 times?
They did.
To get people out. But shout out to the boys because guess what? Those are good artists making sure everyone's all good. It's just crazy that we live that everyone's just getting that crazy. We had a couple beers. We enjoyed like we get to a point where we feel good. We're done. You know what I mean?
Well, it was a big venue, and there's so many fans that showed up. So it's really maybe not that crazy that it would happen as many times.
I'm sure it happens at other concerts too, but damn, people just need to fucking chill. But yeah, one of the greatest times ever. Shout out Chocolate and your family. Mm-hmm. We love you, Jobin.
Love you.
And we got something coming for you. So, Exorcist, believer review.
Oh, shit.
What do you think?
Dude, I'm the minority here. I'm like the only person that likes this movie, it seems.
I know, and just tell everyone it
scared me.
So much fun. What in the everything that was scary in the movie was again in the trailers.
No, that's completely false, sir.
Oh, what? A couple people appearing in a couple spots.
Oh my God, my heart jumped out of my chest.
That weren't the girls. What'd you give it? Give a quick review.
Give a quick review? Okay,
yeah.
I'll give it a 7.1 out of 10. Because it wasn't the most original movie, but it had those jump scares and it brought back a lot of that feelings I got from the original Exorcist from 1973. And the original mother from The Exorcist, 1973, is back in it. And I don't know. I think that was almost just like a symbol for like the movie to be similar with the tone as the original Exorcist. But again, every Exorcist sequel has not done very well, and I don't think this one's going to be an exception.
Yeah. 7.1.
That's a lot higher than IMDb's 5.2.
Oh, I want to go on a rant. That's too high too.
Rotten Tomatoes like 49, I think.
It should be like a 1.4. I'm sorry.
23% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it should. That's about right. That's about right.
57% on Fandango.
Here's my problem. Okay, movies. Did we get to a point in the world where we were like, oh shit, we're making shit too scary. We can't go that far. We gotta stop.
You think they didn't go far enough?
Well, bro, when I can go back and watch The Exorcist and still get a little like creeped out. You know what I mean? I laugh at a lot of shit now too. It's not as scary as when we were kids, you know? But nothing's groundbreaking anymore, dude. And what the lady said from God, she's such a big actress too, from American Horror Story, Jessica Lange. Right?
What'd she say?
Is it Jessica Lange? Am I thinking of the right name? Sorry if I got that completely wrong, JOBINS. But she says that the movie industry has just been turned into greed for the corporate companies and has lost creativity. And I totally fucking 100%. And they're trying to they're trying to just take everything they can, maximize it. Nothing's fucking brand new or groundbreaking. Everything's so extreme. So when we're watching The Exorcist Believer, it's just so extreme that it's just not believable. To whereas, and I know that it was extreme back in when the first Exorcist came out. And again, we got to remember, how long have movies even been around?
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, movies haven't been around a long time.
Did we see it all? Did we reach the top of the fucking mountain in the movie industry and that's been gone? Top of the mountain's been fucking gone.
Well, maybe so, and maybe it'll be a new medium. Dude, instead of movies, it'll be like experiences
everything
or something. I don't know.
Fucking
future.
sucks, dude. I'm enjoying going. Sorry, I'm fucking pissed. I'm just pissed because I was a stupid kid thinking, oh my God, movies are going to be amazing forever. I think we literally grew up in the best time of movies. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, just all you know what I mean? Just everything great. And then it just started getting fucking reused. Fucking Minecraft for movies. And, I don't know, the world is sensitive. We can't do things anymore. Movies that were made back in the day wouldn't get made today. Mm-hmm. I think we have to bite our tongue. We can't be how we want to be. And again, with when the people went and saw The Exorcist in the original, they believed that shit. They went home going, holy fuck. And they just were
believed. What's this one called? Exorcist Believer.
I didn't. I left that, dude, 20 minutes. And I was like, this shit is already so stupid. And what sucks, they had the little pop-ups like the original. You know what I mean? Those were the best parts.
They didn't.
Yeah. And they had a couple moments where they show little glimpses of scary devil faces, you know? And
not in the same way.
Not in the same way.
You know, it was really blatant.
Yeah, dude. Just none of the girls weren't scary. Everything they were
doing. I think the girls were creepy.
And oh man, I want to spoil some shit, but I'm not going to, JOBINS, because I just had some problems with the story. I felt like it was more of a drama movie. Again, at the end with the main lady, things were just so fucking extreme. And you're telling me that they're paying $140 million just for the rights, and this was supposed to be a planned trilogy?
You said I thought it was 400 million.
What did I?
You said 140.
Yeah, no, I think it was 450.
400 million. I had to double check because I almost didn't believe what you were saying. Yeah, but it's true. It was really that much.
450 million
just for the rights.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
I know, dude. It's just give up on that old shit.
Man, what scares me about what you're saying about movies not being as good is I was just about to have that counter argument of yeah, well, what about Flowers of the Moon or
I can't wait. We'll see.
The other one with Napoleon Bonaparte, Ridley Scott's movie. But then I said Ridley Scott's movie, Martin Scorsese's movie. These are old directors.
Yep.
Where's the new directors making these groundbreaking films? And maybe they're out there, but I just haven't.
No one.
It's a little cynical. Hopefully, optimism, better movies.
Todd Phillips. Fucking Joker 2. Cool. Great.
And what is Todd Phillips' movie really? Just a remake of Taxi almost?
Listen, it's pretty much, you know what I mean?
Thanks, Martin Scorsese, again.
I need some original shit. And
you're right.
I feel like I could have made, if you would have just got me behind that team, we could have made some actual scary shit. And you just fix a couple things and you could have had a good movie. But again, everything wants to be too extreme. Mm-hmm. That's my review of Exorcist Believer.
What's your rating out of 10?
I gave it, I'm like a 2.8.
A 2.8? That's, hey, you have your good points.
The 2.8 because of the makeup a little bit on the characters.
Like that put it up a little bit?
Yeah. The main actor, I'm sorry, dude, but it was just flat. Everyone was pretty flat. No real acting. No scary. There was nothing scary. I didn't believe shit. How it ended was pretty dumb. I'm getting bad on movie reviews, guys, because it's far and few things that I'm actually enjoying. They come, but they're far and few.
Yeah. Did you even know what the last movie was?
That I really enjoyed? Off the dome?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I can't.
Damn.
Not one that really stands out. I was rewatching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Sean has not seen any Quentin Tarantino movies. And you know how sick it'd be if Quentin Tarantino had you in his last film?
That would be crazy.
It'd be so cool. Quentin Tarantino would be able to do something sick with Sean, you know? Sean should really watch Quentin Tarantino movies because they're some of the best movies. Kill Bills, those are fighting scene movies. They're fun. But again, he's the Mr. Gore. Can't even pick up a dead bird. So.
Dude, dead birds. Talking about dead birds.
Oh, for real?
I took my girlfriend out because I went to. She's house sitting for one of her friends in Cave Creek. You know where Buffalo Chip is, the dope ass cowboy bar we go to.
Keep
going. We actually passed a dead bird, a dead raven. It was pretty big.
Was this the beginning of everything?
This was like the start of the night being weird.
So just tell Jones what happened, like what you think happened, and then start them.
Okay. So I'm like, hey, let's go out tonight. So I get to her house. That's how it first starts everything for the night. I say, hey, let's go out and go to Buffalo Chip. I want to show you this place. I think it'd be cool. And she's like, oh, hell yeah. You know, let's do it. And then she was like, there's also this other place called the Horny Toad. It's another restaurant that's like right next to it.
Horny Toad?
Yeah, the Horny Toad. It's a funny name. Both within walking distance of each other in the Cave Creek area. So I'm like, okay, let's go there. We park. I get out of the car, and we're holding hands getting there. We pass a dead raven, this black bird, wings out, being eaten by bugs and shit. And it was a really creepy sight. I was like, oh, I hope that's not like anything bad. And she's like, yeah, that's crazy. And then so we walk past the bird, and we get to the Buffalo Chip entrance where the bouncers are, and they're like carding me and everything. And this old guy is like saying like, oh yeah, where are you from? And I'm like, St. Louis. And he's like, oh yeah. And then I'm like, it's my girlfriend's first time here. And he's like, where are you from? St. Louis as well? And she's like, Arizona. And he's like, oh, okay. I thought he was being nice. He winked at her when we were walking inside. I didn't know that because I thought he was being nice, but a little too nice. He winked at my girlfriend. I was like, what? And then so we're walking around. She tells me that later. But we walk around. I get carded again. I have a wristband showing that I'm old enough by the bouncer that put it on. And I have to show my ID. He's looking at it for like a minute and a half straight up. Like if I went 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how he's reading into my card. And I was like, yo. And then I was just like, fuck this place right now. And we left there. And I
get mad for you in those situations, dude. I always feel so bad that happens to you.
I know.
It's getting to the point where I'm going to knock motherfuckers out when they do it.
And it was like, dude, you think I'd get through with this wristband if I wasn't, bitch?
I know.
We walked out of there. Was like, let's go to the Horny Toad. Fuck this place.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, hell yeah. So we go out. We leave. And that was funny because we walked past the guy. I'm like, this place fucking sucks. You're like, I don't give a fuck. So we go.
As you should. You have every right. It's like just because you're short doesn't mean you're not fucking of age. The dude's almost 30 years old.
Yeah.
You're almost 30. Like, dude, I'm almost fucking 30 years old, bro.
100.
I'll fuck your bitch. That's what you should start saying to people.
That's funny, dude.
That's where I'm at for you. Like, dude, he'll fuck your bitch better than you, dude. Like, chill.
That'd be tough to say with your girlfriend next to me.
I know, but I would say it because I'm at that point standing up for you. Because, dude, there's been some times where some people give you some real shit, and it's like...
Yeah, it's tough.
It's like, can't we get them in trouble for that kind of shit? Like, dude.
Yeah, and then the creepy guy at the beginning, too. Like...
So
like,
what was
that creeped her out a little bit.
So what was the bad? Is that the bad energy you're talking about?
No, it gets worse.
Okay.
We passed the bird again to get to my car to drive to Horny Toad, and then we get to the parking lot. It's completely dead, JOBINS. There's nobody here. It says it's open on Google. She calls the place.
This is the Horny Toad?
The Horny Toad. She calls the Horny Toad in Cave Creek, which I hear is really good. I want to try it still. The guy answers the phone, and she's like, are you guys still open? And he's like, straight up, like crying, like, I'm sorry, there's been a loss in the family. We're going to be closed today and tomorrow.
Aww.
And then she was like, well, my condolences. I'm so sorry. And he was like, thank you very much. And I'm sorry that we're not open kind of thing. And it was just like, oh my God. Just, it totally like ruined the mood even further, you know? Mm-hmm. To where it was like, wow. We went to this place and now someone's dead. Like the Raven dead family member. Then we go right next door to this Italian restaurant, and this waiter named Dan, he comes over and he's like, what can I get for you guys? And I was like, I think we'll do this this deal right here with the meal. Because it's $49 at Pomodoro's in Cave Creek. I'm just shouting out another place. I'm going to give you a bad rating. Pomodoro's. We sit down. He's like, oh, this place is fancy or whatever. I'm like, let's do this $50 meal here. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, what can I get for you as well? And I was like, I thought we were just going to share this because you know how there's like big meals that you would share?
Uh-huh.
And then he's like, well, typically we don't do that. But since my manager's not here, I guess I can. Like, I'm like, dude,
Snarky.
you know what? He could have done it like this, Jobins. Hey,
Sir, I
our
apologize.
proportions aren't what you might imagine. They're actually a lot smaller. This isn't like a family proportion meal. That would have been a way better way to approach it, so I would understand that. We still shared the one meal, and it was plenty still. We had a salad. We had, a caprese, like the cheese with tomato and basil. And then we had the second course was chicken parmigiani, I want to say, with the Alfredo sauce pasta. Mm-hmm. That was really good. And then we had tiramisu, which Shannon never had before.
Ooh, I like tiramisu.
She loved it too. I was like, yes, we got a good dessert. So Pomodoros had good tiramisu, but other than that, fuck you guys. Because Dan's over here like, oh, we don't usually do that snarky attitude. I'm like, and I'm always like, oh, thanks, Dan. When he refills, doesn't say a word to us. He doesn't say a word to us.
Maybe like the 5 customers before you guys were like, we fucking hate you, and they spit on him or something.
Yeah, this is him filling our drinks. I'm like, oh, hey, thanks, Dan.
Nothing. Maybe he's
nothing.
Had a really bad day.
I was like, what the hell? I was like, what's wrong with this guy?
Maybe put your glasses on the slow or temp because you're heated up right now.
You're right. Hey, I'm gonna put it back on still.
There you go.
Chilling out.
Chill.
But so we got out of Pomodoros. Then she finds a wallet on the ground, and we turn it in, and they're like, "Oh, thank you so much. We'll make sure to." So it was like, "Hey," I was like, "Hey, Dan, you see that? We're heroes."
So you guys had quite the night.
Then we went back home and had a good night after with hot tub with the nice jet streams, and oh my, dude, you would have freaked the hell out because when we were on our way to the hot tub in the backyard, tarantula.
Oh, where?
A big ass tarantula
where?
the size of my hand, Jobin.
Dude, even telling me that right now.
Dude,
for real?
And you know what was scary?
For real?
You know, for real.
Where?
And it was in between me and Shannon.
Where?
On our way to the hot tub in the backyard,
outside?
Just outside. And it's crawling up between us.
Oh my god!
I jump out of my skin. I'm like, oh shit! Look how big that spider is.
But you didn't hurt it, right?
No, we did not hurt it.
Cool.
And then it scurried away in a little hole. I thought it was a snake hole. That hole is for tarantulas.
Oh my god! How big of a hole? So when we think snake holes, they potentially could be fucking tarantula holes.
100% hairy ass spider.
Holy fuck!
I've never seen that shit before.
Good to know. Don't put your hand in a hole.
No,
I'm not gonna put my hand in a hole. Yeah, fuck that. Even though I'm terrified of tarantulas, they are I would never kill one. I'd catch it, fucking release it, and fucking run.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I'm not a bug killer anymore, except for flies. When we got that salt fucking gun now, flies are done for. One bug I'll kill. I don't kill any other bug. I don't think flies have a purpose besides being eaten. What purpose do they do? What do they provide?
That's true. Same with mosquitoes.
What's their point in their life as a fly? What do they do? Like bees make honey. You know what I mean?
Well, bees are like the ultimate good guys,
right?
Of bugs.
But fuck a fly.
Yeah, fuck flies. Yeah, you name one good thing. If any Jobin can name one good thing that a fly does, I would love to hear it. And a mosquito, for that matter. Both of those can go extinct, for all I care.
Wow. Brendan, you've been getting naughty a lot lately. Give the Jobins your top 5 sex positions. This is off the dome, off top.
Oh, gee.
What's your top 5?
Okay. I think the number 1, I'll do number 5. Number 5 is going to be reverse doggy. Number 4 would be, or not reverse doggy, reverse cowgirl. She did reverse.
Really? That's number 5.
Okay. Out of respect, yeah. Just
you can't even name them.
Reverse cowgirl. The number 4.
This has nothing to do with your girl. This is all about what Brendan likes.
True.
Nothing to do with anybody else. This is what Brendan Michael Moranin likes.
Number 4 would be probably because we only have like.
You keep saying that we word.
A few positions. I gotta get more going.
Wow, how many months experience have you have now?
5.
Damn.
6.
And how many positions you think? Not even 5?
Dude, when you got a good one, I'm just like I eat the same sandwich every day. I'm just the same person. Let me start number 1.
Wow.
Number 1's missionary because I can look in the eyes and kiss and passion.
You're a passionate lover.
It's most intimate, I feel like. Number 2 would have to be.
Do you like being on top more, or you like her on top more?
I like being on top more.
Okay.
But I also, my number 2 is when she's on top, and it's cowgirl.
Okay.
And number 3, because again, intimacy, you can kiss at the same time and stuff. And number 3 would be doggy. And then number 4 would be the one I said. I was really just like 4 to go through.
So you don't ever do no like sideways shit?
No.
Standing up shit?
No, I haven't yet. You know what? I need to get a little more experimental probably.
Yeah. Get a little crazy. Feel it out.
What?
Well, there you go. Brendan Michael Moranen's top 5 sex positions. All right. My top 5? You want my top 5?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Well, my number 1 would be her on top. Big Daddy likes it when a girl's on top facing me.
Yeah, that's nice.
Number 2, reverse cowgirl. And then number 3, doggy. Number 4 would probably be standing up, just holding them, because I like standing up and holding them. And then number 5, maybe like...
Whoa, he stopped at 4. You had 4 down right away.
No, I did, but now I'm debating, because I want to make sure I say that. Because I like when sitting up like you're sitting in like a chair. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I like that. What's that called?
I think that's just cowgirl, but you're sitting up.
But yeah, sitting up. I don't know. Sitting in a chair. There's Schmitty's top 5s. Boom. All right. Oh, I forgot. I could have started out with this one, but JOBINS. As you know, if you see my post on Instagram, I no longer work for Sprouts.
That is awesome too. Yeah.
1 year and 7 months of Sprouts completed. Now, I'm taking a little fucking experiment run with Tim. He's starting up a new coffee shop. He wants me to manage his gym. I'm fucking so excited and blessed with the opportunity. It's going to be, for the first time, having a job where it's going to be weird getting paid. You know what I mean? But that's where I want to make sure that I contribute and do my best to make sure that I'm worth the money that I'm getting paid for. That's my goal. It's a pretty easy job around a lot of people I love. What more can I ask for?
Hey, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a good environment. Definitely got great people. And coffee's dope.
Yeah. So far, they've just taught me how to make these little lemonades that are really good.
Ooh, you're making lemonades too.
Yeah, these spiked lemonades. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, there's a bunch of shit that I'm going to learn that I'll talk about in the next couple pods. And
I'm excited for you, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Congrats, dude.
We're doing like a 6-month run just to see how it goes. We never know how anything's going to go. So worst comes to worst, and it doesn't work out, I got to go find another fucking stupid job somewhere, whatever. But Tim always makes me feel real confident about it. He's like, dude, I got good feelings about this. So when you hear that from Tim, you feel okay. And then I got the experience that I got to help and put my input on shit. I feel like good things are going to happen.
Definitely.
Yeah. But it was sad saying goodbye to my Sprouts family. Corporate America sucks. It just works. It's horrible working for corporate America. Maybe not if you really love something and you have a really good job and you're very passionate about it, and it is for a corporate America, I'm sure it's wonderful. But I've just seen a lot of people, even still in those positions, a lot of people get burnt in the end. It's not fun.
Yeah, well, corporate America is all about profits first. You know, if you're replaceable and you can be replaced.
Yeah,
that's
no matter. And the thing that I didn't like seeing at Sprouts was I saw a lot of hardworking people who are working hard and running and threatened with like, you'll be gone if you fuck up.
Dude, just to go with that, Rich Dad Poor Dad is such a good book to read because it talks about that. Because the poor dad's mentality, and he's a hard worker, is that he just accepts what he's given. And that's what corporate America tries to do to all of us. To accept what we have.
Well, and then we're forced to because we have bills to pay. So it's like we got to pay the bills. That's why it's so tough to make sure you do what you love. As long as you do what you love, it's worth it. Yeah. Damn, shit gets so hard.
The rich dad's advice is to think outside the box. You know, find a way for your money to work for you. But that's hard to do. You know, it's not easy to just say, oh, hey, develop a shortcut or develop a method. So.
Yeah. Being an adult's tough, but it's possible, JOBINS. You just got to fucking do one step at a time and stay focused. Right? But yeah. Saying goodbye to some of the people, because JOBINS, for me, when I work at places, you made me feel good about it. Whenever I work at a place, my goal is to always go in there, do my job, and I get out, right? But I also get to know, you talk to people when you work, and I get to know people, and I'm a nice person. And the store, I've met a lot of people working at Sprouts because it's a fucking rotating door job.
Yeah, there's multiple departments in a building, you know,
yeah.
like a lot of people, a lot of parts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, a lot of people coming and going. There were a lot of people that stayed the whole time and still are there. I met a lot of good people. So it was sad saying goodbye to them, but I can always go visit them as long as they work at Sprouts. You know?
It's sad to think that like the smartest thing you could do is leave, because back in the day you could really think of a career doing that.
Yeah.
But now it's not possible, man.
Yeah. And so I should be on my knees going, Tim, thank you for saving me. Because that's what it felt like walking out on my last day. I'm like, is this what it feels like getting out of jail? Like that excitement I have for working for Tim and like the job I'm about to be doing. I'm like, it almost feels like I just got out of jail.
Damn.
Yeah. I feel released. So I'm really excited. We'll see how this goes. Oh, huge, massive shout out to my coworker, Miss Rainey, guys. Holy fuck was I blessed with the last day. It was a crazy last day with there was a lot of pressure and shit. But at the same time, I was able to squeak in some celebration and toast with my coworkers. Dude, Rennie made me 3 cakes, a huge big thing of brownie, got me a really sweet card that was about my dad, got me this like little Hulk action figure. I guess she just thinks I'm the Hulk, you know, so big, tall, and strong. But she just made me feel really good. I actually was here when I read the card on my break. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, I gotta give her such a big hug. I gave her a big hug. I'm gonna get her some flowers and shit. Show up there.
Hey, that's nice.
One day. I know when she works and shit. But she's had and then we talk at work all the time, but I didn't know all this shit. I knew she had surgery on her eye, but I didn't know it was cancer of the eye.
Aww.
And she had a whole bunch of other types of cancers that she's overcome. She lost her son. She's like, my son, my last day would have been her son's 31st birthday that she had lost. Yeah. So like, I'm just giving her the big hug. We're talking and shit. I'm just like, I can't believe I never knew any of that. And we talked about it and shit.
It's crazy the scars people have that they don't show. You know?
Yeah, and she's the sweetest lady. Here, Jobins, just a picture. I want you to picture Miss Rennie, just this sweet older woman, kind of short, not really short. I'd say kind of average height for a woman, and she always comes into work with a visor and a flower in her hair. She's kind of like, I don't want to say hippie, but she's just so chill and cool that she gives that kind of like flower power chill vibes. Might be explaining it wrong, but that's kind of how she is. And she's always real, like, even when things would get crazy, she's patient. And she's the type of lady that would get mad at me whenever I cuss. So if I cuss, she'd go, Ricky! I have to go, oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Rennie, I'm so sorry. So shout out you, Miss Rennie. You're a fucking legend. I love you. Gonna fucking miss you.
Legend.
She's not watching this pod, but I'm fucking saying it anyway. So yeah, made me feel cool on the last day, and I had everyone sign my aprons and shit. And they were saying nice shit. It was cool.
It's a lot of your whole apron's full.
It was cool. Dude.
It has a lot of words on it.
I'm gonna miss a lot of people. So shout out to you, Sprouts, and because at the same time, even though I did hate it, they did take care of me. My managers took care of me. They all liked me, and they would take care of me whenever I would need it.
The managers, they just try to do as much as they can.
They're forced. It's the hand that's forced.
Yeah.
Okay, so the main manager got switched out when I was there at JOBINS, and now he's the big fee-fi-fo. I never had problems with him. I'm not going to say his name or anything, but I never once had a problem with him, and I think it's just because of my work ethics. I go in, I do my job, I'm out. I don't cause fucking problems.
Right.
I do my fucking job. When they ask me to do something, I do it. Sometimes I would be like, I can't. I'll try to. I'll get to it. And if I can't, I can't. And they would understand, under shitty times, with me at least. But I've heard fucking horror stories with so many other people. So it's just, maybe they're just the ones just that aren't doing their job right. I don't know. A lot of pressure. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah. It's crazy, dude, because I know you were talking about that Logan Paul and Dillan Danis fight happening. It's going to be crazy that we're actually not going to even be watching it because we'll be in St. Louis.
Yeah, you and Brock leave Thursday?
Thursday.
Yeah, we'll have to. So I work from 8:30 to 10:30, and then from 4 to 8. So when's your flight on Thursday?
My flight on Thursday is
because I can't take Brock. I'll be working during Brock's.
It's like 7, I think, or I gotta check the time again. It's in the evening.
I'll talk to Tim to see. But I'll be working both for you guys' flights.
Yeah, that's whatever.
But then you guys are coming home on a Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't be working. I could pick you guys up.
No, what you can do, you could pick me up because I get there really early on Sunday, and I'll pick Brock up.
Okay.
Because he comes in later.
Well, I mean, okay.
That way you don't drive twice.
I know, but that's you. You dealing with the airport, flying, landing, getting home, feeling great about being home, and then going back to an airport. That's kind of shitty.
Well, we have different flights out, and just don't want to make it inconvenient for
okay,
anybody.
don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Danny and Allison JOBINS. Those are my good shit. I've been known Danny my whole life, but we became really good friends in high school.
And I'm really only really great friends through you, so shout out.
Yeah. Cheers. Sorry, I'm Danny Allison. I'm so fucking sorry I'm not going to be there. Just horrible timing with me. It's just not. They already know. And they already understand.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it up to them one day.
Yeah.
But they're going to be listening. I apologize. And I love you guys.
I got them a wedding gift, too, but I'll keep it a secret.
Is because they haven't.
Because I don't want them to know yet.
Yeah, they don't. Damn, yeah. Okay, we'll talk about it later. That's lit.
But Danny and Allison, I can't wait for you guys to open that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you guys are going to have a lot of fun. Yeah, that is cool. That's cool. But yeah, you guys are leaving Thursday, coming home Sunday. Fucking, I'm gonna have Sono's leaving. I'm gonna have the house to myself. JOBINS, ladies, wink, wink, hit me up.
Oh, what? Home alone?
I'm literally gonna be at night. I'm gonna be locked up in my room because there's something in this fucking house, and I'll be in my room.
Yeah.
And hopefully Petrie doesn't do shit that fucking scares me. Like, Pete, stop it.
You should have Pete. You should sleep with Pete. He'll help you out.
Yeah. We'll see. But dude, let's talk about Logan Paul and Dillan Danis. It's the fight weeks tomorrow. Today's Sunday. I'm gonna have the pod up tomorrow. Do you think this fight happens? Because there's all this lawsuit. They keep talking about Dillan not showing up. I think Dillan shows up. I think this fight happens. What do you?
Yeah, he's got to show up. Otherwise, I mean, people are just gonna talk more shit on Dillan Danis then.
Yeah. We haven't really even dived into all of it because there's just been so much. I feel so. Where are you at with this? Okay, so put yourself in Logan Paul's. You're getting ready to fight a guy, and then you're with a girl, and then this motherfucker's just saying all types of shit and posting shit. Are you gonna sue him?
No, not even close to sue. No, I would not sue him. It's a bitch move.
Because it's
a bitch move. And who's selling the fight? Dillan Danis is with this.
You're welcome. Yeah.
I'm not saying he took it too far, but he did sell the fight in the only way. Because otherwise, no one would have gave a shit.
Well, I'm trying to think how I would feel. I'd be pretty upset, and I'd want to beat the shit out of him, right?
Yeah.
It would fuel me up to want to beat him up in the octagon. But then I'm like, okay, what about the woman's side? How does this make the woman feel? And it's like, okay, well, you're the one that's done all this crazy shit. Mm-hmm. You know?
It should be a lesson to younger women.
Yeah.
Of like what you post out there because it stays on the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't disappear now that you're older and more mature.
Yeah. Which is tough stuff about us, you know? I could have kids one day and regret having the shit that we've posted online, you know? It's just how, I guess, mentality. But then again, what about this? Because this is the sensitive part. If her shit was leaked, if there's photos that were leaked online that you didn't want leaked, and then someone's resharing those and bringing it back to shine light. How would that, you know?
Well, it's all public stuff, though, isn't it? I think it was all.
I guess if you just type it up, it's there, right?
You can find it anyways.
So, do you think Logan deserves to be in trouble for that, or because I feel like this is a new this is such a new thing, like with some type of lawsuit. I don't know even if you're talking shit. How many fights in the world of the UFC where people or biggest stars are saying things about people's wives, religions, everything that's sensitive?
He's the last person that really needs to be in a courtroom. Someone needs to put Logan in a courtroom for the CoffeeZilla story that broke out. Thank you, CoffeeZilla, for exposing Logan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the motherfucker still hasn't given reparations to the people, and he's making millions off Prime. Yeah. You're a marketing genius, Logan. Fucking save your fans.
And here's the thing with me is that both of these guys are social media stars. So, of course, the shit talking is going to be on social media where you can repost things and photos. You know what I mean? Mm. So, do you think if this does go, all right, put the fight aside, do you think he is going to lose these lawsuits with her? Do you think is he going to get fucked up? Because I saw this thing where Logan was trying to put a little dent on it. Sorry, JOBINS. A little dent on all his paychecks for the rest of his life. And I'm like, that's kind of fucked.
Well, you know, the only thing that I would probably like if you were to sue him on any grounds would just be the fact that like it could hurt her revenue. Well, like the money that she could make is from her reputation, and if you're damaging it like that and affecting her income, like maybe I don't know.
And then here's the other thing. Because Logan's saying it's not the pictures and photos about Dillan Danis of what that's going to get him in trouble. And then it's some other real deep predatory shit that he's done that's going to get him in trouble. And I'm like, well, hold on. We're all open. We're also opening up about everything. Whatever he's done that's so horrible, wouldn't that would A, sell the fight more, sadly, because that's the world we live in. And then B, bring light to it. So why are we so open about everything but that? And then I feel like Logan does that all the time. Like, oh, I got a photo of aliens. Everyone's like, oh, he's got a photo of aliens. Like, oh, yeah, well, she's got some shit that's going to fucking destroy him. Is there real, I just need to know, if Dillan Danis is a fucking human predator and he's doing some predatory shit, that's a different subject of a guy resharing some posts that were fucking already posted. Talking shit, because you're talking shit too.
I don't know about, dude, I wouldn't mess with Logan, dude, because honestly, I think that's why Joe Rogan ain't got him on the podcast. Like, seriously, dude, he just comes off as a guy who would kill his own brother to be at the very top. And that's from a very limited window. I don't know you at all.
I got a photo with him on Instagram. I met the guy. He was nice to me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But then just because you meet someone once and they're nice, you don't know somebody.
And maybe he's a good guy. I don't know Logan.
Maybe we have all
this
But the
wrong. Way that I see it doesn't look that way.
I think I'm more on Dillan Danis' side with this. What about you?
Yeah, I'm Team Dillan Danis.
You're
I want
Team
Logan
Dillan?
to lose.
I really want him to be there. I don't want him to get in trouble with lawsuits. Maybe fine him, and we learn from this. Maybe we went a little too far, But to make someone for the rest of their life because of some shit talking that happens in the fight game, you guys are getting ready to fight.
Why would he sue him after he's going to beat his ass? Dude, the weight classes exist for a reason, and he's been boxing longer than Dillan.
It's all about how there's someone else that's been affected in this room, and it's not Dillan or Logan. There's a third party, and she's been hurt. So that's the thing.
We post things all the time. When we post, like, you have to think about, I'd say this to young women especially, is like, the value that you have and how men will value you.
Yeah.
You got to think about long-term shit like that. Don't be hoeing around and then posting it publicly. At least do it discreetly then. Because otherwise they're going to bring it back up.
Yeah, if you're on a yacht with Leonardo DiCaprio in April and then on a fucking island with fucking Benicio del Toro in fucking September, I just said a random name with Benicio del Toro.
Yeah. Shout out Benicio.
Yeah, that I was trying to watch that reptile movie. It's pretty crazy. I got like a couple minutes in. I'm like, okay, not a couple, like 25 minutes in. I'm like, okay, I'll give this a chance a little later because it's just kind of a little slow, but it's okay. I love Benicio del Toro. Went off track there. But anyway, if you're doing all that, you can't be mad at that. Dude, you're hanging out with Leonardo DiCaprio. You're getting photos taken all the time. You know what I mean? And did you see how many it was? It was a pretty fucking long list of hot, like, top celebs. Yeah.
And maybe she's a top G in her own respect too,
Good for you.
But like, I mean,
because I'm on that for women. I'm not against women. Just because, like, why is it right for and Tate I'm pretty sure it was Tate had a good point about this. I don't think, as long as you're clean, right, and you're having protected sex, you should be able to fucking have as much fun as you want. As long as you're not morally hurting anyone.
That would be ideal. That would be great. But society exists, and we are slaves to society as well. I'm not saying that I disagree with a girl being, doing whatever she wants to do. I'm all equal opportunity too. I'm just saying, how's society going to see you?
Well, this is what Tate's point was, in a real quick nutshell, was that, well, how easy is it for a woman to get laid?
Super easy.
And how hard is it for a man to get laid?
It's much harder.
Right? That was his argument. But, so what do you think?
It's a lot of nuance. It's a very layered question.
Compacted.
To unpack,
Yeah. But yeah, there's such a big thing about the Logan Paul and Dillan Danis. It made me excited for the fight. It's crazy it's a fucking co-main, because who's KSI fighting? I forget. Tell me right now who KSI's fighting right now.
Oh, yeah, Tommy Fury.
Oh, Tommy Fury.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of.
Tommy Fury's gonna beat him, so I hope.
I'm rooting for KSI. Let's go KSI.
Nah, I'm not rooting for him.
Let's go KSI. Shock the world. Yeah, but I'm really excited. And then how fun would it be? There's just no way this happens. But what if Mike Perry stepped in for Dillan if it didn't happen? Mike Perry versus Logan Paul would be so much fun.
Logan better run.
Yeah, I love, dude, Mike Perry outside UFC. I'm so for every way. Let's go.
And he's got boxing experience too.
Yeah, and he's been doing this podcast with this other guy now, and it's great. I'm like, yes, Mike Perry does need a mic. But I relate to Mike Perry because he seems like he's got a temper. Because I've seen the worst of Mike Perry, and then I'm seeing the best of Mike Perry. Everyone can get super pissed and have a bad day, get drunk and get pissed.
He's older now too as a kid.
I like him.
Maybe it's changed him as well.
Right? Like anyone can have a fucking bad day. I like Mike Perry.
Yeah. People can change.
Yeah, right. I like Mike Perry a lot. Anything he does, I am ready to watch. So if he steps in for fucking in to fight Logan, that'd be fucking cool. Boom. What else you got for me? Who do you think's gonna win? Let's get into that. We just talked about the fucking bullshit. Who do you actually think wins? Logan Paul, Dillan Danis?
I think Logan Paul wins just due to his size and his experience with boxing. I think Dillan Danis is a world champion jiu-jitsu guy, right?
Yeah.
He's a great grappler.
Oh.
Where's your jiu-jitsu going to come into play on this fight, bud?
Yeah, it's really interesting too because
Not a fight, a boxing
apparently
match.
he had some like knee surgeries over the past couple like years and stuff, like big time knee surgeries. Yeah, but did you see what Connor said? He's like, take him down and break his leg. Logan Paul apparently has a broken wrist. Is that fake or real? I don't know.
It'll be real if he loses.
Right? Yeah, no, I didn't have.
Oh, yeah, my wrist was broken.
Connor was like, oh, he's got a broken wrist, a broken heart, break his leg. It was like, damn, Logan wants him to kill. Yeah. I'm going Dillan. Everyone keeps saying Logan. Dude, I feel like Dillan can get inside and get Logan. And Dillan's been fighting his whole life. I feel like, I don't know.
This would be even crazier than your Sean Strickland prediction.
See, I don't think so.
I don't, because again, like how much I thought it was going to be dominant, which
does
you were
Logan
right.
Paul have the power to knock out Dillan Danis?
I think Logan takes him out within the first or second round.
Really?
I think Dillan Danis knows it's a paycheck. He's going to
Really?
get. You cannot, dude. Levels to things like you can't get that good in that amount of time.
I don't see that in Dillan. I think Dillan's a legacy kind of guy. I think Logan's really pissed. I feel like Logan's really gotten underneath his skin and he wants to actually beat him up. I feel that from Dillan. I would be genuinely shocked if this motherfucker took it just for a paycheck and then in there gets beat up. Because he would become, if that happened, I think he becomes one of the most hated people ever.
What's hate mean when you have a million?
True, and your best friends would come. Like, I don't know. Dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be fucking hated. I don't want to be known to be hated.
And your everyday average Joe, good luck talking shit to Dillan Danis' face.
I feel like Dillan's got something to prove in this fight because I feel like if he goes out there and he knocks out Logan or beats him, he could become if he goes out there and knocks out Logan Paul, I think Dillan Danis becomes a star. Mm-hmm. If he goes out there, they have a good fight and it's by decision, maybe not so, but I think if he goes out there and starches Logan Paul, I think he becomes a fucking overnight star.
Yeah. No, well, let's hope. Let's hope.
Interesting. Yeah. I think Dillan, we'll see. I'm agreeing with what Dillan was saying. Dillan was saying that people think he's going to be coming out like Ben Askren, just not knowing how to strike and everything. And he says he knows how to strike.
Ben Askren said he knew how to strike.
I know.
Ben Askren had good sparring videos.
Yeah, but you would see it though in his fights. And then again,
wow.
How many times has
Dillan
Dillan
Danis has a post with Alex Pereira going easy on him.
Yeah, you're right.
That to me says he's going to knock Logan out.
You're right. I don't know. I just feel like he has better hands than what anyone's thinking he has.
You know, another reason that I think you're going to be wrong is because Logan Paul is a chess master, okay? If this guy's gotten to the top.
Is he on steroids?
You think he would do something he thinks he might lose in?
Is he on steroids?
Probably.
So, do you think Dillan's on steroids?
Probably not.
That's fair.
I don't think he would be the guy to do steroids.
And another thing about my opinion with this thing is like how Logan's been doing WWE. Now again, he says he's been focusing and working hard. You can work hard on something, but if you're doing so much at once. What's Dillan doing? Tweeting. Focusing on one thing.
Let's hope.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments, Jobins, what you think is going to happen this weekend. As always, thanks for fucking watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Go check out some vlogs I made down in the description.
Yeah. Love you, Jobins.
Love you. Deuces.